Garrett. My name's Kathy Pellish, and I'm the Vice President of the Westminster and Brighton Center of Front Range Community College. On behalf of FRCC, welcome to the 2018 Commencement Ceremony. In the fall of 1968, this college offered its first classes, and the very first graduating class consisted of 1 degree and 127 certificates. Today, we proudly celebrate the latest graduating class in our 50-year tradition, and I think we have a few more degrees and certificates to hand out. Thank you very much for being here tonight as we join in celebrating the accomplishments of our graduates. Gentlemen, please remove your hats as we remain standing for the singing of our national anthem, sung by FRCC student Katie Duran and interpreted by Emily Stiles.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
I am honored to be joined this evening by a number of faculty, staff, and distinguished guests of the college. I would like to take a moment and introduce them to you. Administrators and guests, please stand as I introduce you. Andy Dorsey, President of Front Range Community College. Senator Raleigh Heath, member of the State Board for the Community Colleges and Occupational Education System. Joseph Harbuck, Vice President of Finance and Administration. Jillian McKnight Tutine, Vice President and Chief Academic Officer of Student and Academic Services. Elena Sandoval Lucero, Vice President of the Boulder County Campus. Senator Rhonda Fields. Mayor Herb Atkinson. Wayne Anderson, member of Front Range Community College Area Advisory Council. Uh-oh. Don. I don't have you in here. Area Advisory Council. Thanks. Jean Runyon, Vice President of Larimer Campus. Dr. Cecilia Gowdy-Wygant, Westminster Campus Faculty Senate President. Francois Jacobs, Dean of Instruction. Lori Miller, Dean of Instruction. Linda Calvert, Dean of Instruction. Anna Jordan Helser, Nursing Faculty. And Christy Stearns, Criminal Justice Faculty Member. Now we would like to invite Senator Raleigh Heath, member of the State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Education, to give a formal welcome from the board.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to this wonderful and happy occasion. I'm Raleigh Heath, as was just announced, and I'm privileged to be here to represent the State Board. I want to congratulate you on your graduation, along with all of your family and friends who are graduating and who are congratulating you as well. You know, this is a day that you'll remember the rest of your life. And it's the culmination of satisfying a goal you set for yourself probably a long time ago. Let me just take a moment, if you will, just to soak this all in. Take a deep breath. Look at your colleagues standing next to you and basically say, we did it. Just take a minute, take that deep breath. I know many of you had to overcome a number of hurdles along the way, and obviously now you've done it. So once again, congratulations. Also, let me applaud you for having selected Front Range Community College. It is clear for me today that community colleges are where the action is, and you have been in the middle of it. Whether you're going on to a four-year institution, or whether you're prepared now to go into a trade, or you're going to be a nurse or some other specialty, I guarantee you every four-year institution and employers are going to welcome you. And how do I know that? Well, to start with, community college graduates do as well or better than those students who started at a four-year institution, and I might say for a lot less money. As for the trades, I spent a great deal of my time in manufacturing. At a meeting I attended just this week, I heard over and over again how many employers needed machinists, tool and die makers, welders, plumbers, electricians, and it goes on and on. And these employers love to hire community college graduates, as they know, as I did when I had my own manufacturing company, they know, as I knew, community college graduates have the best training and have the experience and will make excellent employees. So congratulations to you for that as well. And on a personal note, I might say my wife has had some very serious health issues. She's doing fine right now this year. But we were in a lot of hospitals and a lot of doctors' offices, and we met a lot of nurses. And invariably, I would ask the nurse where he or she got her training. And invariably, they would say a community college. And a lot of them said Front Range Community College. And I can tell you that the medical care that my wife got and the support that I got was just beyond belief. And I know a number of you here have chosen nursing as your career. So let me say again, and congratulate you again on this huge positive step in your life. Nothing, we know this, nothing in life comes easy. And you had to stick with it to make it, and now you've arrived at today. We're pleased that you chose Front Range Community College. I guarantee you, you are well prepared for the next chapter in your life. So go for it, everybody. Go for it. Congratulations.
Tonight is a celebration. You did it. You did it. Every single one of you has crossed the finish line. You have earned a certificate, a degree, a diploma. There is a successful person sitting in every seat in front of me, and you're all wearing blue, and you look great. Living in the Rocky Mountains, think of today as a celebration on a summit. And in Colorado, as in life, there are many, many summits. Your achievement today prepares you for the next challenge, the next summit. And remember that you are prepared. You have earned these accolades. You have shown intelligence and persistence and creativity in getting here. Today, rest and be proud and celebrate. This moment's about you. You did it. And all of us are here to pour joy and good wishes and heartfelt congratulations on you. So bask in this moment. Remember it. Remember how this feels to have achieved your goal. I want to share a quote with you that I feel belongs at this FRCC commencement. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Mahatma Gandhi. Live in the moment. Experience all that life has to offer you. Celebrate, laugh, cry, love, extend generosity and forgiveness, and receive it in kind. Live as if you were to die tomorrow, and learn as if you were to live forever. Walking across this stage tonight proves that you can learn. And just like the abundance of summits, there is an abundance of learning opportunities throughout your life. So be open to life lessons, no matter where or who they come from. Be open to teaching, for sometimes that is when lessons are learned most deeply. Remember these words of Mahatma Gandhi. Live as if you were to die tomorrow, and learn as if you were to live forever. So I encourage you to take just a minute right now to think back on your FRCC experience. Each of you has a personal story about your journey to graduation. Challenges overcome, lessons learned, friends made, people who helped you and those you helped. Great accomplishments are rarely achieved in isolation. I have a feeling that none of you got here to graduation alone. You have traveled with fellow students and drawn strength from family and friends. Make sure to thank them. In fact, let's give them a round of applause right now. In addition, the celebration tonight would not be possible without the caring, support, dedication, and skill of the college's faculty and staff. Please join me in recognizing them for the key role they play on your journey to graduation. Many colleges invite a dignitary to address students with a commencement speech. At FRCC, we use this special occasion to highlight the voices of our own graduates and our master teacher. These speakers represent our community. At this time, I would like to invite the Front Range Community College voices to the stage.
When I was a child, my mother went back to college to earn her bachelor's degree. It was not her first attempt at higher education. She worked full-time, took a full load of classes, and still had the energy to love and care for me and my brother. But when she retells her stories of going back to school, she often focuses on one seemingly small act. You see, my father also worked full-time, and he was her biggest supporter. When she came home late from night classes, he waited to eat with her and kept her dinner warm. After many late dinners, she eventually achieved her bachelor's and 2 master's degrees. I believe it is often these smallest acts of kindness and care that have a lasting impact. My name is Michelle Medeiros. I am a faculty member in the English and Communication Department, Front Range's master teacher in 2017, and the Colorado Community College System's Teacher of the Year. And I believe that small acts like my father's make us better and in turn make the world better. I believe in small acts of listening. For those of you earning an associate's degree, you endured, and perhaps even enjoyed, listening to a minimum of 2,200 lecture hours. Good job. However, I wonder if you know how many of your faculty, staff, and administrators also listen to you. I would like to ask my colleagues, faculty, administrators, and staff to consider how many of you have listened to a story, an idea, or a question from your students and learned something new. Can I please have you all stand up right now? Students, please look around. You are already teachers in your own right, and you are already profoundly impacting the people around you. If we continue to listen to our students, both Front Range and our communities will continue to improve. Thank you. I believe in small acts of being uncomfortable. Remember that first day you walked into our quarter-long mile building at the Westminster campus? Perhaps you got off the bus with your fellow high school students. Perhaps you walked in with your babies in tow. Perhaps you walked in alone and unsure, just knowing you needed a change. Every one of you walked into our school likely feeling a bit uncomfortable. And yet, here you are. When you walk out of the First Bank Center tonight as graduates, remember all those moments of discomfort. When you did group work, which we know you all hate. When you went to that one professor's office, even when you were afraid to. When you weren't sure if you belonged here at all, because everyone seemed younger, smarter, and more prepared than you. Walking through those moments of discomfort got you here, to the success we celebrate tonight. As you embrace the excitement of your new career, your new school, your next adventure, you will again face discomfort. Embrace it. Being uncomfortable leads to bigger adventures and larger acts of knowing yourself. Finally, always remember, it is the small things that make us great. Desmond Tutu once said, "Do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world." My hope for you graduates is you remember the acts of kindness, of listening, of being uncomfortable. And in doing so, know you are already doing your own bit of good. Congratulations, class of 2018. Be well.
Since freshman year, I have been a concurrent enrollment student at Front Range Community College. Yes, it is hard to believe, but when I first started taking these classes, I was a lot smaller than I am now. I was intimidated by others and the new atmosphere I was going into. My goal was to graduate at the same time I graduated high school. I knew it was possible because others have done so, but I didn't think I could do it. Fast forward to my senior year, I am now here speaking at the podium. My name is Abigail Alvarez, and I am getting my associate's degree in criminal justice. I did not do this all by myself, and neither did you. When we all started here at Front Range, we were handed an abundance of syllabi and endless amounts of homework and due dates. Aside from the workloads and our hectic lives outside of school, we had a date set in the back of our mind in which we would be done with all the work and this would all be behind us. And now we take forth a diploma opening new doors. This diploma is more than a paper confirming that we are done. It holds our hard work and lessons we have learned. It holds how we learned time management and being our own leader when it meant going to class and enforcing self-discipline, because you knew it would make an impact on you. It holds a lesson a teacher gave you and resonated with you because it helped you realize why you were here. This diploma holds all the conversations with your friends and family that motivate you when you doubted yourself and helped you continue moving forward. My diploma holds a vivid memory of me stressing over math, thinking I couldn't pass no matter how hard I studied. I told myself this wasn't for me, but my parents thought otherwise. They encouraged me to keep going, and with my mom's soft words of encouragement and my father's stern but calming grin, I kept going so that I could make them proud. This moment is all for them, and to see them beaming with joy. Their words of encouragement is the symbolism behind my diploma and why I'm here today. The symbolism behind each diploma is different as it pertains to you and you only. What we choose to do with this paper is filled with memories and lessons is up to us. Either way, we are all here now together with our teachers, families, and friends supporting us. I would like to thank all my teachers who answered my endless emails and were willing to put in extra work in order to further my education. I also want to give a special thanks to my parents who encouraged me to go further than I thought I could. Without their constant reassurance, I would have never imagined myself here. I hope to make all three of my brothers proud and aspire to reach higher achievements in life than I do. Now that we have gotten our diploma, it is time to take the next step in our lives and better our future.
I was watching one of my favorite movies, Donnie Darko, and I heard this quote by Graham Greene: "Destruction is a form of creation." It was a quote that always stuck out to me, but I never knew the true meaning until I came to Front Range Community College. Coming to Front Range has taught me to let go of and say no to things that are toxic and harmful, including negative self-talk, self-doubt, fears, certain relationships, and letting my past define me. My name is Vanessa Atencio, and I am graduating tonight with my Associate of Arts in Psychology. Coming to Front Range has taught me to accept those opportunities and to embrace them. When I first came to campus, I only came to see what it was like and basically to confirm that I was not able to earn my degree. Somehow I ended up enrolled that very same day, and then I met Annette Mitchell, an advisor who came to my rescue. As many know, that speaks to Annette's character, as she is vital to many students on campus. This interaction with Annette led me to meet another mentor of mine here at FRCC, Stuart Ehrlich. Stuart's English class was already at full capacity, but I showed up the first day hoping to join. And to my surprise, he said in his calm, reassuring voice, "Of course, come on in, we'll figure it out." That yes was the first step in creating a new future for myself, and I will be forever indebted to Stuart. But was I ready for what was to come at FRCC? Absolutely not. But I embraced it. I feel so sorry for the girl that sat next to me the first day of classes. I was so excited. I kept grabbing onto her and telling her, "Oh my gosh," she said, "Yes, I'm in college." And her reaction was, "Yeah, are you okay?" I was so happy and so ready. I then became a supplemental instructor leader for Stuart's English 121 course and deepened my learning by working with students. Annette Mitchell then referred me to a new program starting here at campus called TRIO Student Support Services. I applied for it, and to my surprise, I was accepted. In TRIO, I met my advisor, Joe Camacho. Joe has challenged me to go out of my comfort zone, and with his encouragement, realize that I do belong here, I can do anything, and I deserve a bright future. Later, I was offered a position in TRIO as a peer mentor, and although my plate was more than full, with multiple jobs, working 40+ hours a week, school full-time, and being a parent, something told me to do it. It was there in that office where I found a love and passion in serving students who, like myself, came to college with barriers they wanted to overcome. My mindset changed. I realized that I wanted to be more involved on campus, invest in every opportunity, and even became part of student government. That was another yes that led me to Washington, D.C. in March of 2018 to lobby for higher education. All of these different opportunities, along with my willingness to change and grow, have led me to my next journey at Metropolitan State University. I now have confidence that I will do nothing less than succeed. Additional support from Brandon Stowe, Mindy Kinnaman, Stacy Amaya, and my parents who pushed and challenged me in all the best ways. And thank you to my son Elias, who was patient with me through the many long nights of homework and studying. I love you. I would like to leave you all with this. Don't be afraid of the yes. Do what scares you. Remember that destruction brings creation and opens up more for yourself than you ever imagined possible. No matter what anyone else says, pursue your goals for yourself and embrace the fears that once held you back. Congratulations, class of 2018.
A journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step, and that first step for me was Front Range Community College at the Bryant Center. Hello, my name is Miguel Guerrero, and tonight I'm receiving my Associate of Science degree. I will be the first in my family to receive a degree, but my journey doesn't stop there. I plan on transferring to Colorado State University this fall to get my bachelor's degree in computer science. Being an undocumented student, I wasn't sure what the future held for me after high school. It wasn't after I met the site director, Dory Benavides, that sparked my interest in Front Range. Once she told me about all the great resources the college offered, I was hooked. Dory and others helped me with my application and made sure I would be 100% ready for my first day of class. As I just mentioned, one of Front Range's greatest strengths is its faculty and staff. My academic advisor knew me, and I practically lived in the math lab and writing center. I was there every day for as many hours as I could. And I learned so much from the patient effort from Sandy and Rita. Kathy Mullen is also a great help, staying after class to work with me on my writing. Kathy has been a great help throughout my whole time here at Front Range. Because of her, an array of opportunities have come my way. There are too many teachers to name that made a big impact on me, but rest assured that all of you made a big change in me. These teachers' passion of learning made me want to learn, sparked curiosity in me, a passion that helped me push past challenges in my personal and academic life. A desire to make a difference that helped push me towards the finish line. I've taken classes in most of Front Range on-campus locations, but for me, nothing beats the Bryant Center. It is by far the smallest, but for me, I love the welcoming feeling of community and support. During my first semester, I remember walking into my English class and seeing familiar faces. I knew people and they knew me. I just wasn't a face in the crowd. In closing, I want to give a very special thank you to Rocky Mountain Sir, especially to Lourdes Gutierrez for making all this possible. Without your help, I wouldn't be standing here today. Now I'm switching to Spanish. Para mi mamá y mi papá, su amor y su apoyo constante me han empujado para alcanzar mi meta y me han inspirado a dar lo mejor de mí. Gracias. To the graduates of 2018, all around you are people who walked alongside you to help you achieve this milestone. Some days I might actually felt like 1,000 steps to get to where you are today, but you were brave, determined, inquisitive, motivated, and today, all of us get to celebrate where this journey has brought us. Thank you.
Let me ask you guys a question. What makes a tree a tree? Is it the way that it grows, the branches it possesses, or the seed that it came from? My name is Hannah Spencer, and today I am graduating from the Gateway to College program with a high school diploma and about 30 college credits. Gateway took a stubborn, apathetic young woman and shaped me into a sturdy, deliberate, and careful human that is considerate, capable, and driven. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of how I became a tree. For me, high school was a dull, mundane, day-to-day practice that bored me to the core. I spent my days feeling more apathetic than passionate, and my evenings being lazy rather than productive. Because of a consistently poor mindset and poor behaviors, such as sleeping all day, watching TV, and even skipping class, I put myself into a depressed and numb state. It seemed like I had tried everything to fix my life, but truly, school just wasn't what I wanted to be doing. Upon realizing that I would not graduate on time, my plan was to get a GED and then go to college from there. But my insecurities convinced me that I wouldn't be able to do that either. It was then that my high school counselor told me about this program called Gateway to College at FRCC. I remember thinking, great, another alternative school I'm going to get bored at within the first few weeks. I'll probably stop going, and then I'll be in the same boat. Well, as it turns out, my young and arrogant self could not have been more wrong. After just a few meetings with various members of the Gateway staff, the community and love for their students was obvious and was something I found myself wanting to be a part of. So I decided to give this program and myself a real shot this time. No expectations, no negativity, just an open mind and a desire to grow. From there, I turned my little pile of dirt and weeds into a flourishing and spunky sapling of a tree. I can't explain to you the exact moment that I felt that switch in me, but it just happened. And I say just lightly because in truth, this came from a day-to-day, consistent effort of flipping my mindset and building healthy habits. The community and mentorship found in Gateway has a way of shaping and building a student's self-confidence, accountability, passion, drive, and so much more. If it weren't for Gateway, I would not have had the opportunity, support, or inspiration to truly make that switch in my life. Each staff member saw me, really, truly saw me. Not my depressing behaviors, my apathy towards life, or my stubborn and extreme resistance to anything that meant being an adult. They saw me for my love of music, art, philosophy, and people. They saw my ability to find the beauty in the little things. And because each Gateway student had to repeat their stories over and over and over again to each staff member, they forced introspection. That introspection sparked a new and improved passion in me. I started to feed the flame from that spark and grew the fire within me. I continued to do that every day, and in what seemed like a blink of an eye, I went from a .75 GPA to a 3.8 in college courses. Now, because I have this beautiful new skill of introspection, I have come to realize the growth that comes from the water and sunlight I give to the sapling within me. Without a doubt, the Gateway program, these people have helped me take the tangled mess that was my life and organize it. They helped me structure myself into the tree that I know will tower over who I am today. Thank you.
I was recently asked the question, if your life was a theme song, what would it be? I thought about it for a long time, and I kept going back to the song The River by Garth Brooks. Good evening, my name is Tiffany Stockard, and I'm graduating with my Associate of Arts in Communication. This song really touched me because it talks about how life is like a river, always changing, and I know my life looks much different now than when I first came to Front Range Community College. In the first verse of The River, it says, "You know each stream is like a river, ever changing as it flows." I had a whole different career before starting at Front Range. I was a hairstylist with a wonderful clientele. I had thoughts of going back to school, but I had never acted on them. I was busy with 4 kids, my work, and my marriage. But then 13 years ago, my life changed forever when I was diagnosed with MS. Like the river, my dream changed. With this illness, I realized it was time to do something I'd always wanted to do and go back to school. It was scary. I was the age of many of the students' parents, and in fact, I'm older than many of my teachers. Would I fit in? What would I be able to contribute? My life, like a river, was changing. The first verse of the song ends with the words, "Never knowing what's in store makes each day a constant battle just to stay between the shores." Since starting back to school, I have faced many battles that have made school a challenge. It has been tough to stay between the shores. In addition to the daily challenges of life, my dear mother-in-law fell ill during my first semester at FRCC. My husband and I had to make 2 emergency trips to Texas, Each trip, I took my laptop and homework so I could keep up on all of my assignments. Then on December 23rd, 2016, I had a heart attack. I had put off preparations for Christmas because I was busy with school and my work-study position at the FRCC Foundation. While trying to get ready for the holiday, I was sick to my stomach in the morning, and by the afternoon, I had a terrible pain in my left shoulder. My first worry after finding out I was going to be okay after a heart attack was, okay, how is this going to affect my dreams, my schooling? My cardiologist thought I was crazy when I asked if I could go back to school right away. The good news, the heart attack I had was the best kind to have, very small and mild. I made up my mind not to let these battles stop me from reaching my goal of graduation. After navigating rough waters, I was more determined than ever to finish school. In the second verse, Garth Brooks sings, "Too many times we stand aside and let water slip away, till we put off till tomorrow what has become today. So don't sit upon the shoreline and say you're satisfied." I pushed through these challenges and many others and fully embraced my journey at FRCC. I finished what I had started because I am not yet satisfied. My journey doesn't end here. In the fall, I will begin classes at Regis University and then a career in HR. And hopefully, I will be celebrating another Broncos Super Bowl win soon. In closing, I didn't navigate this crazy river alone. Without the support of my husband, Mike, my mom, our kids, my whole family, and my teachers at Front Range, I would not be standing before you today. And a special shout out to my daughter, Desiree, who is spending her 25th birthday listening to her mom give a graduation speech. Happy birthday, girl. I encourage everyone to embrace their own river and never stand aside. Choose to chance the rapids until you are satisfied. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your voices and yourselves with us tonight. Please join me in recognizing these outstanding individuals. State Board member Senator Raleigh Heath will now authorize the college to grant degrees.
On behalf of the State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Education, I hereby grant President Dorsey the authority to confer the appropriate degrees and certificates.
Would the graduates please stand? To the members of the State Board of Community Colleges and Occupational Education, members of the Front Range Community College Area Advisory Council, honored guests, family, friends, faculty, and staff, I am pleased to certify that these students have completed the necessary requirements to receive an associate degree or a certificate. And now to the class of 2017-2018, upon the recommendation of the faculty of Front Range Community College and by the authority vested in me by the State Board for Occupational Education and Community Colleges, I confer upon you the degree or certificate you have earned with all its rights and privileges. Congratulations. Graduates, please be seated until the marshals bring you forward. Marshals, you may begin. Anna Jordan Helzer and Christy Stearns are the narrators tonight.
It is my sincere privilege to announce the first graduate, Tyler Ditley Wesley, the Associate Degree of Arts.
degree of arts with elementary education agreement.
Denise Gonzalez Ortega, the Associate Degree of Arts with Elementary Teacher Education designation.
Kaya Joy Kuffner, the Associate's Degree of Arts.
Agatha Mole Whitney, the Certificate of Pharmacy Technician.
Quinn N. Hall, the Associate Degree of Science with Psychology designation.
Brian Patrick O'Neill, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Horticulture and Landscape Technologies.
Alexa Lynn Kidwell, the Associate Degree of Arts, cum laude.
Holly L. Fothergill, the Associate Degree of Arts, magna cum laude.
Dane Brenton Pacheco, the Certificate in Digital Animation.
Reese Ruff, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Digital Animation.
Katrina Nicole Rodriguez, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing.
Mahendra Mahajan, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Accounting.
Kevin Youngha Kim Robinson, the Associate Degree of Arts, cum laude.
Miguel Ángel Guerrero Martinez, the Associate Degree of Science.
Emily Ann Schubach, the Associate Degree of Arts, magna cum laude.
Melissa Escandame, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Karen Quintana Hinojos, the Associate Degree of Arts with Philosophy designation, magna cum laude.
Carrie Ann Vega, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Jonathan Levino, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Graphic Design.
Brittany D. Hamileski, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Graphic Design, cum laude.
Malia Ann Yor Tompkins, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Graphic Design, summa cum laude.
Natalie Worthington, the Associate Degree of Arts with Political Science designation, cum laude.
Hannah Pepperell Hawkins, the Associate Degree of General Studies.
Sophia Michelle Espinoza, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Abigail Alvarez, the Associate Degree of Arts with Criminal Justice designation.
Emily Marie Haupt, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Erin Crawl, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Paralegal Studies.
Tiffany Hurtado, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Raven Nicole Satt, the Associate Degree of Science.
Kirsten Nicole Thompson, the Associate Degree of Arts, summa cum laude.
Aaron Christopher DeYoung, the Associate Degree of Science, cum laude.
April Diane Cornell, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing.
Danielle Shirley Mejia, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing.
Cynthia L. Morgan, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing.
Somsakun Thuthapong, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing.
Christine King Walter, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Michelle Lee Duran, the Certificate in Medical Coding.
Kathleen Yang, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Health Information Technology, magna cum laude.
Shua Mua, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Health Information Technology, magna cum laude.
Tara Marie Griffith, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Health Information Technology.
Saida Abby Loya, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Health Information Technology.
Shane P. Bird, the Associate Degree of Arts, magna cum laude.
Justin Clark Wilson, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Video Production and Editing, summa cum laude.
Richardson John Anyango, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Computer Information Systems, summa cum laude.
Tiana Rose Diaz Acosta, the Certificate in Pharmacy Technician.
Leah Marie Raines, the Certificate in Pharmacy Technician.
Emma Sarah Thornberry, the Certificate in Pharmacy Technician.
Caitlin Shipman, the Certificate in Pharmacy Technician.
Charles Deichman, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Cybersecurity, cum laude.
William Billy Fisher, the Associate Degree of Applied
McKenna Marie Bridges, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Interpreter Preparation.
Emily Worthington Stiles, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Interpreter Preparation, cum laude.
Lauren Arlene Lavasser, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Interpreter Preparation, magna cum laude.
Keegan Wero Mego, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Interpreter Preparation, cum laude.
Anna Rose Russo, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Interpreter Preparation, cum laude.
Julia Marie Milton, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Interpreter Preparation, cum laude.
Ashley Q. Mias, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Accounting.
Darcy Dimmers, the Associate
Associate Degree of General Studies.
Madison Lane Drake, the Certificate in Foundations of Recording Arts Technology.
Christopher John Gonzalez, the Certificate in Foundations of Recording Arts Technology.
Bridget Chavez, the Associate Degree of Arts with Psychology designation, magna cum laude.
John Wesley Ball, the Certificate in Emergency Medical Technician.
Heather D. Ham, the Certificate in Emergency Medical Technician.
Alan Emmanuel Del Angel, the Associate Degree of Science.
Jeffrey Scott Billings, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Automotive Technology.
Amanda Lucille Calhoun, the Associate Degree of Arts with Communication Designation.
Marina Aiko Hutchinson, the Associate Degree of Arts, summa cum laude.
Ruby Anchando, the Associate Degree of Arts with Criminal Justice Designation.
Brandon Loy Winter, the Associate Degree of Science.
Christopher Lee Fontenot, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Computer Information Systems.
Joshua Andrew Borchers, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Accounting.
Jasmine Cheyenne Rudolph, the Associate Degree of Arts with Psychology Designation, magna cum laude.
Jeanette Renee Jerome, the Certificate in Paralegal Legal Assistant.
Alexandra Joyce Franklin, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Paralegal Legal Assistant.
Diana Magali Humbert, the Associate Degree of Arts with Business Designation.
Vanessa I. Tenzio, the Associate Degree of Arts with Psychology Designation.
Spencer Connor Hall, the Associate Degree of Science.
Suleiman Kabora, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Eric Philip Starks, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Horticulture and Landscape Technologies.
David Vaya, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Jasmine Trujillo, the Associate Degree of Arts with Elementary Education, Agreement.
Madison Page O'Connell, the Associate Degree of Arts with Sociology Designation, magna cum laude.
Kelly Billings, the Associate Degree of Science.
Jacqueline Anne-Marie Olson, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Chelsea Gentry Wish, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Crystal L. Musso, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Accounting.
Brittany Strait, the Associate Degree of Science.
Sarah J. Whitberg, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Paralegal Studies, cum laude.
Yvette Gonzalez, the Associate London Catherine York, the Associate Degree of Arts, cum laude.
Claire Elizabeth Starling, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Paralegal Legal Assistant.
Y.D. Pekoski, the Associate Degree of General Studies.
Dania D. Lopez, the Certificate in Medical Assistant.
Veronica Zapata, the Certificate in Medical Assisting.
Atsiri Tamara Badeko, the Certificate in Medical Assistant.
Blanca Yasmin Mercado Lujan, the Certificate in Medical Assisting.
Maya Hurtado, the Certificate in Medical Assistant.
Tatiana Murchenko, the Certificate in Medical Assisting.
Angel Christina Brittner, the Associate Degree of General Studies.
Natalie Faye Garrett, the Associate Degree of Arts with Communication Designation.
Rihanna Elise Acosta, the Associate Degree of Arts with Early Childhood Teacher Education Designation.
Caitlin M. Masters, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Kayla K. Brittner, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing.
Sasha Beaver, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing, summa cum laude.
Elizabeth Marie Murphy, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing. Lauren E. Haxby, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing, magna cum laude. Mindy Marie Chambers, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing. Kinsey Jean Ockley, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing. I'm having a great time. Brittany Rose Miller, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing, cum laude. Nicole Fontez, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing, cum laude. Zabas Michael Abraha, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing, cum laude. Carla Elena Arona, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing. Zachary Michael Thompson, Associate Degree of Arts.
Kendrick Galen Hubbard, not nursing, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Nadine Anaya, the Associate Degree of Science.
Sarah Eunice, the Certificate in Pharmacy Technician.
Tiffany Nicole Woods, the Associate of Applied Science in Health Information Technology.
Yaslin Marlene Mesa Miranda, the Associate Degree of Arts with Communication Designation.
Terry Ann Parker, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Health Information Technology, cum laude.
Chelsea Ann Neal, the Certificate in Medical Coding.
Kim Jo-Ann Davis, the Certificate in Medical Coding.
Jenny T. Nguyen, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Alicia M. Gonzalez, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Hina Kim, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Accounting, cum laude.
Mara Suhei Reyna, the Certificate in Phlebotomy.
Jacqueline Delgado, the Associate Degree of Science.
Miranda Janelle Trujillo, the Associate Degree of Science in Pharmacy Technology, magna cum laude.
Juan Mai Charswan, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Accounting.
Lee Song Lai, the Associate Degree of General Studies, cum laude.
Jua Mua, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Dakota Lee Eckert Holmes, the Associate Degree of Science.
Alejandro Perez Vasquez, the Associate Degree of Science.
Summer Rain Watt, the Certificate in Pharmacy Technician.
Rachel Marie Dean, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Matthew Sean McQuirk, the Associate Degree of Arts with Business Designation.
Samantha Louise Pentecott, the Associate Degree of Arts with Business Designation, summa cum laude.
John C. Russell, the Associate Degree of Arts with Business Designation, magna cum laude.
Emily Aja Gerkins, the Associate Degree of Arts, magna cum laude.
Juliana Rosemary Aiken, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Graphic Design.
Ryland Patrick Hudstad, the Associate Degree of Arts, summa cum laude.
Marshall Gray Polly, the Associate Degree of Science, cum laude.
Courtney Michelle Davis, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Health Information Technology.
Dawn Marie Cannon, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Health Information Technology, magna cum laude.
Lisa Marie Hagee, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Health Information Technology, cum laude.
Susan Lynn Duguid, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Health Information Technology, magna cum laude.
Alexander Dale Chapman, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Programming.
Adriana Heilman, the Certificate in Early
Christopher Meyer, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Angela Nicola Scalera, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing.
Kelly D. Wilson, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Paralegal Studies.
Michelle T. Gordon, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Paralegal Studies, magna cum laude.
Tyler Pikuski, the Certificate in Emergency Medical Technician.
Levi Cole Drew, the Certificate in Emergency Medical Technician.
Devin Shea McMillan, the Certificate in Emergency Medical Technician.
Rachel Nicole Rice, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Stephanie Velasquez, the Associate Degree of Arts and Psychology designation, summa cum laude.
Lindsay Renee Underwood, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Anna Marie Christine Denner, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Horticulture and Landscape Technologies, magna cum laude.
Tina M. Quayle, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Kimberly Diane Russon, the Certificate in Phlebotomy.
Katie Lee Davis, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Surgical Technology, cum laude.
Megan Elizabeth Seidel, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Surgical Technology.
Elena Yakovleva, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Surgical Technology.
Marlene Gutierrez, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Surgical Technology.
Faith Renee Tidwell, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Surgical Technology, summa cum laude.
Carmen Elizabeth Anderson, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Surgical Technology.
Anna Karen Martinez, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Surgical Technology, summa cum laude. Peggy Sue Gould, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing, summa cum laude. Lisa Ellen Mikes, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing.
Ashley June Hughes, the Associate Degree of Arts with Elementary Teacher Education designation.
Brandon Grasky, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Computer Information Systems, magna cum laude.
Nicole Marie Gall, the Associate Degree of Arts with Early Childhood Teacher Education designation, magna cum laude.
James Stephen Pollock, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Computer Information Systems, magna cum laude.
Taylor Janelle Black, the Certificate in Medical Assisting.
Aubrey Singh Chaitana, the Certificate in Medical Assisting.
Jennifer Gabriela Esquire, the Certificate in Medical Assisting.
Dia Lovato, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Health Information Technology and Medical Coding Certificate.
Asa Keita, the Certificate in Shante Casados, the certificate in medical assisting.
Jenna Kreider, the certificate in medical assisting.
Cassandra Lynn Ramala, the certificate in medical assisting.
Jessica Elaine Bryant, the associate degree of applied science in accounting.
Laura Lynn Aragon, the associate degree of science.
Daniel Herbert Hood, the associate degree of science.
Caleb Allen Ray, the certificate in emergency medical technician.
Kaylee Acton, the associate degree of applied science in computer-aided drafting and design, cum laude.
Brittany Kayleen Close, the associate degree in arts, magna cum laude.
Camille Alexandra Choice, the associate degree of arts.
Leslie Ann Black Mallon, the associate degree of arts.
Leslie Rebecca Phipps, the associate degree of applied science in network administration, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Ariana Ryan, the associate degree of science, cum laude.
Erin Colleen Wolcott, the associate degree of science.
Isis D. Callahan, the associate degree of arts with criminal justice designation, magna cum laude.
Vanessa Christine Ramirez, the associate degree of applied science in horticulture and landscape technologies.
Alexander Pantaranzi, the associate degree of arts, cum laude.
Jamu Lepore, the associate degree of science, magna cum laude.
Robert Lewis McLean, the associate degree of applied science and automotive technology.
Paul Sebastian Trausu, the associate degree of science with mathematics designation, magna cum laude.
Eric Brian Ortega, the associate degree of applied science in computer-aided drafting and design.
Mark Wesley Schiller, the associate degree of applied science in computer-aided drafting and design.
Nathan Grigsby, the certificate in emergency medical technician.
Zachary Robert Grimaldo, the certificate in emergency medical technician.
Brendan Robert Colburn, the certificate in emergency medical technician.
Santiago Lorenzo Bernard Ariano, the associate degree of science.
Katie A. Smith, the associate degree in applied science and cybersecurity and cloud computing, magna cum laude.
James Davis, the associate degree of applied science in computer security and cloud computing, summa cum laude.
John Christopher Jordan, the associate degree of science, cum laude.
Melissa Nicole Escobar, the associate degree of arts with psychology designation.
Lillian Elizabeth Strong, the associate degree of arts with elementary teacher education designation.
Brandon Martin, the associate degree of arts.
Tatiana Lozano, the associate degree degree of Arts, cum laude.
Brandon D. Mondragon, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Brittany Page Straub, the Associate Degree of Arts with Criminal Justice designation.
Tiffany Stalker, the Associate Degree of Arts with Communication designation, magna cum laude.
Victor Fernando Lazo Zargon, the Associate Degree of Science, magna cum laude.
John Eric Sanders, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Nicholas Stephen Cerrone, the Certificate in Graphic Design.
Lisa Renee Thompson, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Analytical Studies, magna cum laude.
Tammy K. Worthley, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Hannah Elizabeth Darrow, the Associate Degree of Arts with Criminal Justice designation.
Marley Ashlyn Watier, the Associate Degree of Arts.
Victoria Clement, the Certificate in Emergency Medical Technician.
Serena Marie Elberton, the Certificate in Emergency Medical Technician.
Sage Marie Littlefair Conley, the Certificate in Emergency Medical Technician.
Lisa Beth Nekvasil, the Certificate in Emergency Medical Technician.
Kelly Hackett, the Certificate in Emergency Medical Technician.
Sean Patrick McCoy, the Certificate in Emergency Medical Technician.
Isaac Thomas Aragon, the Certificate in Emergency Medical Technician.
Jessica Elaine Stone Troy, the Certificate of Applied Science in Horticulture and Landscape Technologies.
Daniela Karime Rascon, the Associate Degree of Arts with Studio Art designation, magna cum laude.
Carly Rose Kramer, the Associate Degree of Arts with Psychology designation, summa cum laude.
Rachel Dakota Perkins, the Certificate in Pharmacy Technician.
Krista Lynn Snyder, the Certificate in Pharmacy Technician.
Micah Sephora Al-Hadaf, the Certificate in Graphic Design.
Cameron Lee Fortunato, the Certificate in Pharmacy Technician.
Madison Christine Womack, the Certificate in Pharmacy Technician.
Hannah Marie Spencer, Gateway to College graduate.
Amaranta Chaska Yanez, Gateway to College graduate.
Aaliyah Lydia Rose, Gateway to College graduate.
Derek Emmanuel Shanta Urrutia, Gateway to College graduate.
Lester Shee, Gateway to College graduate.
Molly Ray Turner, Gateway to College graduate.
Amira Ana Hernandez Amoy, Gateway
just a second for our graduates to get back to their seats. Graduates, would you please rise? As a symbol of completing your academic requirements at Front Range Community College, you may now move your tassel to the left. Please be seated.
In closing, I would like to say thank you to our narrators, Anna Jordan Helser and Christy Stearns, and to our interpreters, Dory LaJeunesse and Julie Wood. In addition, thank you again, Katie Duran, for singing our national anthem, and Emily Stiles for interpreting the anthem. I also want to express my appreciation to the math faculty, who did a great job marshaling our students. And finally, to family and friends for coming out tonight to support your graduates, our graduates. Thank you very much. Finally, graduates, congratulations on the culmination of all your hard work and for helping FRCC celebrate 50 years of successful lives and strong futures. Guests, please remain seated until the processional leaves, and then proceed to the foyer to meet your graduate and enjoy some refreshments. Thank you. And graduates, please follow your marshals. Thanks.
Victor, welcome.